Welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve problem 6-25 that is taken from chapter number 6, Bending, and book name is Mechanics of Material by RC Hibbeler. So statement is draw the shear and moment diagram for the beam and determine the shear and moment in the beam as a function of x, where x is greater than 4 feet and less than 10 feet. So you can see this is the beam, clear, where the loading is shown. There is a counterclockwise movement of 200 pound into feet at this point, and at this end we have also 200 pounds into feet, that is clockwise, clear. And from A to B there is a uniformly distributed load of 150 pounds per feet. There is a roller support at A, and at B we have a pin support. So you have to find the shear force and moment diagram, and then shear and moment as a function of x for the region x is greater than 4 feet and less than 10 feet. So let's start with the solution. So first step is that if you remove this roller support at point A, so you will be having a reaction force which is RA, and if you remove this pin support at point B, so you will be having a reaction force which is RB. We will find this RA and RB by using equation of equilibrium. So first equation of equilibrium is that sum of all moments about point A is equal to 0, and taking the counterclockwise moment as positive. So first moment is this 200 which is counterclockwise, so I will write 200. The second moment will be due to this uniformly distributed load, and when this is converted into a point load, so it will be equal to 150 over the length over which it acts, and that is 6 feet. So it will give you 900 pounds, clear, and that will act at a distance of 6 by 2, means half of this length. So this will be 3 feet from this side, and from the remaining this will be also 3 feet. So second moment will be due to this load which is 900, and perpendicular distance is 3, and this is clockwise, so it will be negative. So I will write minus 900 into 3. The third moment that is produced due to this RB into perpendicular distance is 6, and this is producing counterclockwise, so it will be positive. So I will write plus RB into 6. And the last moment that is produced due to this 200 pound into feet, that is clockwise, so it will be negative. And the sum of all these moments about point A must be equal to 0. So this will cancel with this, so we will left with 6RB is equal to 2700. So when you divide 6 on both sides, so you will get RB will be equal to 450 pounds. Okay, so now we'll find this RA by using another equation of equilibrium, that sum of all forces along y direction must be equal to 0, and upward force is taken as positive. So you can see one force which is RA, that is upward, minus this 900 pound force plus this 450 which is RB is equal to 0. So from here you will get RA will be also equal to 450 pounds. Okay, so now we will move toward our second part, that is to determine the shear and moment as a function of x, where x is greater than 4 feet and less than 10 feet. So what we will do is that you have to cut the beam it in this region, and this will be the x, and you have to draw the free body diagram for this portion here. So let me draw it for region for x is greater than 4 feet and less than 10 feet. When you cut the beam, it will be like this. There is a moment at this point which is 200 pounds into feet. This is let point A, where you have 450 pounds load is applied. This is point A, and when you cut it, you will be having a shear force which is this, and you will be having a moment M as well. So from this point A, we have a uniformly distributed load till the end, and this uniformly distributed load is 150 pounds into feet. The total length is from this till this distance is x. So this remaining distance, you can see this will be, this distance is 4 feet. So this distance remaining will be 4x minus 4 feet. Okay. Now what we will do is that we will find this v and m by using equation of equilibrium. So first equation of equilibrium is that sum of all forces along y direction must be equal to 0 and upward force is taken as positive. So you can see one force which is 400 pound, that is acting upward, so it will be positive, minus this v is acting downward. You can also take downward because you have to take it downward because you can see this is upward, and in this remaining portion all the forces are downward, so shear force will be also downward. So minus v, and when you convert this uniformly distributed load into point load, so it will be equal to 150 into length over which act, which is x minus 4, and that will act at a distance of, this distance will be equal to x by 4 divided by 2. Okay, so the load is 150 minus 150 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. So when you solve this, you will get 450 minus 150x minus plus, so 150 is 600. Clear? And that will give you 1050 minus 150x. This is the equation of shear force for the region x is greater than 4 feet and less than 10 feet. Now we'll apply another equation, that is sum of all moments about this, let this is 1.1 is equal to 0 and taking the counterclockwise moment as positive. So about 0.1, one moment will be this one, this is 200 and counterclockwise, so it will be taken as minus 200. So minus 200 is this counterclockwise. The second moment about this 0.1 will be 450 into perpendicular distance is x minus 4. And this is producing clockwise, so it will be negative. So I will write minus 450 into x minus 4. The third moment will be 150 into x minus 4 and perpendicular distance is x minus 4 divided by 2. And this is producing counterclockwise movement, so it will be positive, and sum of all moment about 0.1 must be equal to 0, and this moment is positive because this is counterclockwise. Okay, also you can see there is a external movement, so I will add this m as well. Now we will simplify it, so m plus 200 minus 450 into x minus 18 minus plus, so 1800 plus 150 divided by 2, and this will be x minus 4 whole square, which is equal to x square plus 16 minus 8x is equal to 0. So m will be equal to m plus 200 minus 450x plus 1800. 150 divided by 2 will be 75, so 75x square plus 75 into 16 will be equal to 1200 minus 75 into 8 will be 600. 600x will be equal to 0. So m will be m plus 200 plus 800, 1200 and 2000 and 1200 is 3200. So m plus 3200 plus this 75x square, clear, and this will be minus 450 plus minus 450 and minus 1600, it will be minus 1050x will be equal to 0. So from here m will be equal to minus 75x square plus 1050x minus 3200. And this is the equation of movement for the region x is greater than 4 feet and less than 10 feet. Now we will draw the shear force and bending moment diagram. So for that I will take vertical lines from the end of this beam. Clear? Let me take it, and we will draw a horizontal line in order to show the shear force. X will be in feet. Here y-axis we will take shear force, that will be in pounds. Now you can see at this point there is no shear force. Clear? So from this point till A, the shear force, it will be the same. It will be 0 till this point. This is your point A. Now at A we can see we have RA, which is equal to 450. So let one division is 150, 250, and this is 450. So shear force will change from this till this point. Okay. Again, you can see that you have this equation of shear force for the region x is greater than 4 and less than 10 feet. So this is 4 and this length is 10 feet. So you can just put it, for example, if you put x is equal to 10. Clear? So 150 multiplied by 10 is 1500. So plus 1050 minus 1500 will be equal to minus 450. So at this point we will have minus 450. So minus 450 is this one. Clear? This is the point minus 450. This is plus 450. And you can see that shear force is a horizontal line and downward. So bending moment will be 1 degree higher and it will be a straight line and slope will be decreasing. So you can join these 2 points using a straight line. You can also put the value of x at any x, so you will get these points. Clear? When you put x is equal to half of this will be 3 plus 4 is 7. So when you put 7, v will be equal to 0 over here. This is 7 feet. Okay. Now from at this point we have RB, which is equal to plus 450. So shear force minus 450 and plus 450 will bring it to 0. Clear? From this point. And you can see there is no other shear force, it will be remain horizontal. So this is your shear force diagram. Clear? Now we will move toward drawing bending moment diagram. So for bending moment diagram, I will take a horizontal line, x will be in feet, and we have moment that will be pounds into feet. Clear? Let one division is equal to 200, so it will be 200 plus 400 plus 600. Similarly, minus 200 minus 400. Now at this point you can see you have counterclockwise movement of 200 pounds into feet. So while drawing the bending moment on bending moment diagram, it will cause the movement toward negative side, downward, because this is given and this is convention mentioned in the book. So your first point will be this one. Clear? Now from this point till point A, there is no other movement, so it will remain horizontal up till this point. So this will be remain like this. Okay. At this will be minus 200. Now you can see that you have this is the equation of movement. Clear? So at x is equal to 7, because here shear force is 0, so bending moment will be maximum. So this is x. So put x is equal to 7 in this equation. So you will get moment will be equal to 475. So you will plot this 475 5. So 400 is this one. This portion is 475 will be somewhere here. 475. Okay, now you can see that this shear force is a 1 degree line and slope is decreasing, so bending moment will be second degree curve and it will be like this, and it will be in clockwise direction. So I will draw it like this. Clear? Okay, now for x is equal to 10 feet at this point. Clear? So when you put x is equal to 10 in this equation, so you will get moment will be equal to minus 200, which will be this point. At this length, this will be like, it will be like minus 200. And you can see that this shear force is again a straight line with slope and decreasing, so bending moment will be second degree curve and it will be in clockwise direction. So we will join the same thing like this. It will be like this in curve form. Okay, now there is no movement from point B till end, so it will be straight line. Clear? And at the end you can see you have a clockwise movement, which when drawing on a bending moment diagram, it will cause it to move upward. So minus 200 plus 200 will bring it to 0 at this point. I will join this, and this will be your BMD, bending moment diagram. And that was all about this problem 6-25. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have learned from it. Those who are new to my channel, then subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can get notification about my latest videos. If you have any question, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you for watching and supporting me.